This is Carl Ruggles. He liked to destroy his own works, he would tell dirty stories, he often attacked his fellow composers, and he didn't care if he made good company. By his own admission, Carl Ruggles never learned any music theory and never analyzed other composers' pieces. This is a reminder that you do not have to graduate with a degree in music to learn, play, or write classical music. Again, Carl Ruggles never learned any music theory. Many of you have more musical training than he did. Let's talk about being rebellious. According to research performed for the release of the album Uncovered Ruggles, the following was said of Carl. Cultivating a prickly demeanor, he was determined to shock the mainstream gentry of American music. He became a founding member of the Daring Composers Consortium, based in New York City, the International Composers Guild. It grew to be a moving force in the presentation and acceptance of modern music in America. Meanwhile, he took his blustery persona to Arlington, Vermont, where he derives satisfaction in railing at the establishment from afar. In a letter to Vares, another rebellious composer, he rants, "What the hell is music coming to? It comforts me knowing that there is rebellion in classical music. True rebellion, not this shit." And definitely not this shit. Today we're doing something special. We are going to listen to the same specimen twice. The piece, Evocations I, Largo, was initially written for the piano. It was then orchestrated for a full symphony orchestra. Orchestration is the process of taking a piece, such as a piano piece or quartet, and writing it out for other instruments. This is typically used to expand pieces from fewer instruments to more instruments. But for orchestration, you generally don't change the form of the piece or the harmony. The chords, the melodies, etc. will remain the same. This is the case for Carl Ruggles' Evocations I. This piece was written for the piano, then orchestrated for a symphony orchestra. This is different than arranging. While there may be some overlap, arranging is typically when you take an existing piece or melody and create or remove parts for various different instruments. This process is more open-ended. The form of the song may change, the piece may become longer or shorter, and there can be more substitutions or alterations. The main point is that the melody or piece should remain recognizable even though it may have a different sound or mood. It is time to play both versions of Carl Ruggles' piece. The key thing to ask is, which version do you like more, and why? Leave comments below. I very much prefer one version over the other, even though they're the same piece. So remember, never stop learning, become more creative, and let's take our music to the next level. And if you like what you see, comment, like, subscribe, and share these videos with other metal musicians who wish to expand their knowledge.